Ruzhoff, my lovelies, inspiring you to live an empowered life. Welcome to our channel, and once again, I beg you, please drop a like, share this video, subscribe, and invite a friend to join this empowerment journey. It is with your support that I'm able to continue sharing such information, knowledge, tips, and nuggets free of charge. So make sure you drop a super fan or just have the video. That way you'll be able to support us. And of course, as usual, for any further questions, DM me anywhere on social media under the same name, Ruzhoff. So let's dive right in. Are you moving soon? Are you thinking of relocating, planning to relocate to Germany or Europe? Well, here's the only checklist you're going to need to relocate to Germany, stress-free. Voila, thank me later. So number one, make sure to research visas, taxes, and the cost of all that. If you want to have a stress-free life again, I already got you. Check out the relocation playlist on my channel. It has different breakdown of different kinds of visas. So if you're coming on a visit visa, or pair visa, marriage visa, family reunion, make sure you do your research so you know what are the requirements and what benefits do I get with this kind of visa. Research taxes. If you're coming on a work visa in Germany, know how much is going to be taken away from your money. The government is going to put its hands in your money, but it is something very beneficial. Maybe I'll do a video about that to explain the breakdown of taxes and why it's actually a good thing to pay taxes. Number two, secure accommodation, but also have your Anmeldung-ready. Anmeldung is very, very vital. It is what you call like registration, or what you call your LC1, like in our different African countries or where I come from. So once you arrive in Germany, you definitely want to make sure that you get registered. That is your recognition. That is your identity. That is who you are. That will be able to get your tax identification number. You'll be able to get your insurance ID number. You'll be able to get health insurance. You'll be able to get a contract for an apartment. No one is going to give you a contract if you're not registered. You'll be able to get internet and the phone and all that. So definitely your registration is your identity here in Germany. It is something that you want to do immediately. Moving on to health insurance application. Almost everyone in Germany is insured. It is very, very important. And I don't want you to worry about the cost, because especially the government insurance is based on how much you earn. So if you're not earning so much, don't worry that someone is going to take so much money away from your salary. But I would advise you to have it because it guarantees you insurance in the entire Europe. And that is something that you can't undermine. And I can testify to that as someone who travels a lot. Much as I also have, another kind of insurance, it helps a lot. And I've gotten treatment in different European countries where I've had like health scares. Next thing is you definitely want a bank account. You're not going to be able to succeed here in Germany or truly integrate without a bank account, and which brings us back also to the registration and Meldung. You're only going to be able to do all these things if you are officially registered in your district or village or town of residence. Telephone, definitely get yourself a phone. Make sure you have different kinds of phones, maybe one for Germany and one for calling back home that is cheaper. Or today we are lucky we have WhatsApp. You can also use WhatsApp. Examples of phone companies that you can subscribe to or pay for are, we have Telecom, we have Vodafone, we have Eyes on Eyes. Those are the cheap ones. Telecom is a bit on the expensive side, but it's very, very reliable. So the choice is yours. Very, very important. I preach that every day, and that's why I started this journey. While at it, make sure you check out my website, ruzhoff.com, and find out how I can support you through my different services, the consultation services that I offer. If you ever relocate to Germany, you must do everything in your power to integrate, or you can as well fly back home. Integration is very key. Relocating is the start of everything. But if you come here, I don't know what kind of visa you're going to be coming on, but you have to try and integrate. Learn the language. Study if you have to. We have free education here. Find a community to support you, and I'm talking about the right community, not the losers, the people that are going against the law, all that kind of thing. You don't want to find yourself in such a community. Get the right community. Find yourself a language buddy to help you learn the language easily. And some of my tips I can give you: read, watch the TV, but read it, do all that in the German language. It makes everything much easier. If you're a parent, join mommy groups, daddy groups, and try to interact with people, but also connect with people that offer such services that can guide you through the jungle of bureaucracy that Germany is. How do I find a job? How do I extend my visa? How do I find an Ausbildung? How do I get support? How do I, there's so many things you have to do when you've just arrived, like the first 2 years. And that's why I am here. You can always DM me anywhere in my socials. I am under the name Ruzhoff, like my YouTube. And you can book yourself a consultation. And for just minor questions, I also answer them free of charge. Just make sure you check out my website, ruzhoff.com, and look at the different services that I do offer. But if you don't do anything else when you relocate, just make sure you integrate. That way, you will never regret having, relocated. But if you don't integrate, like I said, very honestly, you can as well fly back home. You have nothing to look for here in Germany. So I truly hope this helps with your dream and desire to relocate. Send this to a friend or buddy or someone that is considering relocating. If you'd like to take a screenshot of the different points that you need to know, the checklist, check out the description because I'm going to put it in the description. And for any further questions, follow me and DM me on Instagram, Ruzhoff, same name like here on YouTube. Or if you're on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Threads, Snapchat, I go by the name Ruzhoff. Okay, and if you want to book yourself a consultation to get better guidance, check out my website, ruzhoff.com. Send me an email and I'll definitely get back to you. If you've watched this far, thank you so much for being a part of our family. Make sure to spread the word and let's elevate this channel and grow together. I'm here to inspire, uplift, and empower you. Until next time, my loves, make sure to drop any questions that we may have and join us live every Friday. And of course, expect a new video once a week on my channel. Thank you so much and